Hey guys, I wanted to get on here and do a couple of videos for you guys of some lessons that I was going to do this week. I know that you may be stuck at home or stuck somewhere because of the coronavirus and school being canceled. I'm safe here at my house, and I hope that all of you are safe at your house. And if you're not, or if you need anything, please tell your parents to contact me, and I'm going to do whatever I possibly can to help you guys be safe and feel safe during this time. I am in my house, in my craft room that I tell you guys about, where I grade all my papers and make all my shirts. And I'm gonna share 6 lessons with you guys. So I'm gonna do 6 videos. This is the first one. The first video is gonna be forms of poetry. And I'll show you guys my craft room really quick, and then I will start with my forms of poetry lesson. So this is my desk where I do all my work, and this is my craft room. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to set up the camera. So before we had our mock star, not last week but the week before, we studied poetry for about a week. So I wanted to delve into the forms of poetry. First, we have free verse. Free verse is where there's no set limit. They don't really follow as much of the guidelines of poetry as most poems. They don't have a rhythm or a rhyming pattern, and it's just kind of a way of conveying feelings. A lot of the time, we can compare free verse to like a rap. And then we have narrative, which tells a story. You guys know what a narrative is. A narrative is a fiction story that you can make up. You can have personal narratives or anything like that. A narrative is it can rhyme, doesn't have to, but it's going to have characters and a setting and a conflict and a plot. So the poem we read in the mock star about kittens was a narrative poem. Then we have humorous. Humorous is meant to be funny. It can be silly. It can rhyme. Notice that none of these poems have to rhyme. So rhyming is an option, and a lot of authors use it with a purpose. Then we have lyrical. Lyrical expresses strong feelings. It's like a song, and again, it can rhyme. So the activities that I want you to do for forms of poetry, I'd like you, with the help of an adult, to find one of each type of these poems on the internet. Read them, and then you're going to write a response to each one. How did they make you feel? So for each poem, you're going to write a couple sentences, 3 to 5 sentences, saying how the poem made you feel and why it made you feel that way, and maybe even use some of the things that happened in the poem to explain why you felt that way. So I'm going to zoom in on that activity, and then I'm also going to show you which IXL assignment that I'd like you to do. So for forms of poetry, you are going to do the M, new, read poetry. I've noticed a few of you have clicked it, but none of you have mastered it. And then there's the activity. With the help of an adult, find one of each type of the poems from the anchor chart online. Read them and write a personal response to each one. How did they make you feel? So your response should be 3 to 5 sentences. And I'll post a picture of this anchor chart. All right, thanks guys.